Hello and welcome back to our channel with a new video. Today we will discuss all you need to know about ideas that will help you manage your children's teen years successfully. So without further ado, let's start with today's video. You may not feel like you have much control over your child these days, but a teen's behavior is strongly linked to the depth of their parent-child relationship. School achievement and general happiness, as judged by the teens and those around them, are positively related to good relationships between teenagers and their parents, as rated by both. Weak or conflicted parent-teen connections, on the other hand, are linked to early sexual activity, drug and alcohol experimentation, the teen's involvement in violence as perpetrator or victim, and suicide. How do you parent this developing individual who at times appears to be on the verge of becoming a stranger? In this video, we offer some advice on how to deal with what may be a tumultuous period in human development. 1. Maintain your cool when others lose theirs. It's critical that you be level-headed and cool as much as possible, no matter how volatile and emotional your kid is at times. Isn't it true that getting into a yelling match is never productive? This is especially true when dealing with a teen. Hormones are rushing through their veins, and they're at least partly to blame for their erratic behavior. No matter how often, or how loudly, they push your buttons, it's critical that you remain calm as an adult. 2. Always model the behavior you wish to see in your children. As we've stated in previous videos, children learn significantly more by watching how their parents act than by listening to what they say. Pay attention to how you act in different situations, and think about how you handle them. Do you get upset when your mother gives advice or requests assistance? Is your irritation reflected in the tone of your voice? Have you ever been irritated with a sales clerk for taking too long to ring up a purchase while your teen was present? Make a pledge to yourself that you will limit such replies so that your teen sees you acting in the way you want them to. 3. Start a conversation if they seem to be withdrawing. Teenagers sometimes struggle to find the words to describe all of their concerns and worries. Rather than allowing them to shut the door to their room and constantly check their social media accounts, take the initiative. If they resist at first, ask if they want to talk, and don't just answer, "Okay." Don't give up. Be kind to one another. Reassure them that you're there to listen and help, not to judge, and that even if they don't want to open up right now, they'll know you'll be there for them afterwards. 4. Keep an eye on what they're doing online. Don't intrude on their privacy, but keep a close check on their social media sites. You must be aware of and deal with your teen's withdrawal if they are being bullied online. Having a family computer rather than a laptop for each member of the family allows them to have more influence over what they see on screen. This is especially useful for teaching early adolescent children about online threats and the responsibilities that come with having internet access. 5. Eat as much as possible with your family. According to studies, families that eat together 3 to 5 times a week are closer than those who grab a snack and crash on the couch in front of the TV. Sitting at the dinner table together allows everyone to share what's going on in their lives, whether it's at school, with friends, at events, or in other activities. It doesn't have to be a place where extended, in-depth debates take place. However, gathering the family around a home-cooked meal and sharing laughs and stories lifts everyone's spirits. 6. Define your boundaries. Unconsciously, your teen is pleased and happy when they show outrage at the midnight curfew you've imposed. This is because curfews and other parental limitations show that parents care about their children's well-being and safety. They may object, claiming that their pals aren't as closely monitored by their parents, but they appreciate your concern and are grateful that you love them enough to keep track of their whereabouts. 7. Clearly define and enforce consequences. Almost every adolescent, no matter how well behaved, breaches a rule or pushes the boundaries now and then, generally after mom or dad has made it clear that certain violations would not be accepted. If you inform your kid that if they break curfew, they will lose their phone privileges for a month, and they come home an hour late without a valid justification 2 days later, don't hesitate to implement that punishment. Stick to your guns no matter what they say. 8. Parent them rather than attempting to be their friend. One of the sad tendencies of the 21st century is parents who believe that being their teen's best friend is a good parenting strategy. As study after study has shown, it isn't true. Children of all ages require mature adults who can teach, guide, and unconditionally love them. Friends serve a different purpose, and it is not the responsibility of parents to be friends with their children. Being an authoritative person who makes difficult decisions as the children develop and instills values, ethics, and other positive behaviors that are essential for being a productive and happy adult is an important part of being an effective parent. In the family's power dynamic, teens and parents do not play equal roles. As a result, it's critical that parents establish their norms and ideals for the household right from the start. Last thoughts. Even the most patient parent can find raising teenagers difficult. In other circumstances, it appears as if a child transforms from a loving, sweet little daddy's girl to a feisty, impatient young woman in a matter of months. Everything about them, whether they're a boy or a girl, can change, from how they dress and cut their hair, or don't cut it, to the friends they choose to hang out with. But don't be alarmed. Young people are expected to question authority, reflect aloud about how they want their lives to turn out, and demand answers to all of life's important issues. You must provide stability as a parent to counteract all of their wildly divergent tendencies. Behave in ways that show them you care, but don't forget to tell them. They're figuring things out and taking their first timid steps toward adulthood. But they need to know that no matter what, you're still there for them, and that as their parents, you'll never abandon them. They can venture into the unknown with confidence now that they have a firm foundation. Still need more information on this topic? Don't worry. We have got you covered. Check out the links in the description box below to learn more about our resources and other helpful materials. Before you go anywhere, make sure to give our video a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel and click on the bell symbol so you don't miss any of our intriguing videos. Stay tuned until next week.